Saturday Salmagundi Shop Talk, everybody. It's rained on and off a couple of times, not too bad. It's very humid, but I did my store thing this morning, and then something came up. My wife and I talked about it. We wanted to do something special for a family member that only I could do. So the pressure was on. So I ended up making this something. I can't really talk about it because I might be being watched, but I hope it goes okay. I think it will. If anything, I'm not going to view it at all because it's not about the views. You know what I mean? It's a family thing. But if it comes up tomorrow and we get a sneak picture of it, if they want to do that, then that'll be fine with me. But I enjoyed doing that. That's the first time. The second time, Chrisville, USA asked me if I would make him, and I don't do this. I do Chris because we're kind of like, we're working together on these projects, and we did a little trade-off. I'll say it that way, Chris, but it was both. It was out of my heart and out of your heart, generosity. It was brother to brother, and I so much appreciate it. But we've been working together, so I'll just tell everybody it was a trade-off. I made some things for him, and he did some things for me. I got him right here. I gotta get that in my kit. Hurricane season. I know what I'm gonna put in there. He made me little fire starting things and everything, but he's just fantastic. Anyway, so I did that special little project thing, and then I finally got into, wow, this was rough. Traditional pocket knives, a whole different ball game for me. Y'all know I've done the folders. And that's touchy too. You get down to almost no material. I never know what's inside. The one I failed at, I'm still going to conquer that one day, is the honey badger because it's completely hollowed out. I've tried it twice and it didn't make it. You know what I mean? It just broke. So that'll be my goal. But I got some folding knives I did I'm very proud of. Now I've gotten into the treading, and I'm telling you, when you look on site, a lot of knife companies are going to treading. They're doing tread or some kind of sculpting on their micarta G10 scales. It's just they're finding, I guess the grip, and people like that grip, and that's what I've been doing. It's I got a few more I'm going to do, not all of them, but a few more. But anyway, here's the pocket knife. I did the video on it, but this is with us. There it is. That's the scales I bought for this one. It took the whole 2 slabs. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to get one traditional pocket knife out of one slab. It's just the way the curve is. It came out pretty good. Okay. Opens up, nice snap. It's that $9 mossy oak from Tractor Supply. Okay. This is the one where the 2 pins on both sides came out, and it was kind of crazy. Because I don't know what it is. The 2 are really locked in there in the back, in the body, the frame, whatever we want to call it back here. I could have eliminated doing those pins and just done those 2 with epoxy. And by the way, I've never used epoxy except on these 2 pocket knives. Yep, I don't use them because I change around scales so many times. I've never done it. I'm sure I'm going to come across a fixed blade. Actually, the one I do tomorrow, it might be. I'm going to do that Joker. Hopefully. We'll see. But here's the, this is the first one I did. This is the $9 roper. And I do love this. And I'm tempted to get another slab of those scales for the future. It's just a great pattern. It's classy, fun, just very slick. You know what I mean? And then here's this right here. Now, I've had this pattern before. It's in my display on a fixed blade knife. I think I've used it twice. But yeah, I ended up with just 2 little squares right here. Okay, it's just the way it worked out. It took up so much material. There, it is dusty in here too, man. So that's pretty cool. That's what I did today. I finally got to throw this. This is the Swiss Tech halt bar, and I tell you guys, this thing is solid. It's solid, man. It went in, I'm talking deep in that board. You see the line right there? You see that line? Yeah, but I usually let the blade do its thing, and this thing just thunk. It's just solid steel. And I'm still going to work on these scales. I've done the treading here, but the material on this one's it's harder. I mean, it's micarta. It's a harder, I don't know, maybe the gluage in it or whatever. I can't quite get that breakthrough on bringing out the colors on it. But this knife is awesome, guys. It really is. This is the Swiss Tech Halt Bar, and it's D2 steel. I believe that's what this is. Halt Bar. Yeah. I want to make sure. No, it's VG10. I wanted to make sure I knew there was something about this, is why I jumped on it. Yes. That's a big mistake. That could be a big mistake. There's a big difference between VG10 and D2 steel. And look at jipping. It's solid. It's got some weight to it. And of course, this is the sheath that I'm using it now, because the other one kind of broke on me. But this one works out perfect. So I finally got to throw that, and it passed the test. I got a nice 40 throws in it today, real quick, in between the weather, and it felt good. Okay, now for my mail call. I absolutely love this thing. It's I think it was $36. Yep. This is the Buck. I got it right here. The Buck. I did a mail call. Here's the box. Also blue tape from the blade on my pocket, traditional pocket knife. By the way, if you work with these knives like that, I open them all the way up and tape it for safety reasons. Believe me. Okay, this is the Buck 870X Bones Tiger Strike Camo frame lock folding knife. It is a Tonto blade. Okay, we'll do a short video on it. The frame is stainless steel and is skeletonized to lighten up the weight, but this thing's got some weight. It's pretty cool. You got jipping back here, thumb stud opening. It's tip up only, and let's see, yeah, only one side there. Tip up only, one side. Check this camo out. Isn't that cool? Just awesome. The partial serrated, the Tonto blade. It's 420 HC steel, non-reflective coating. This is a great knife to work with where there's sand, like I've been doing, because that's easy clean out there. It really is. And this frame lock, man, that is solid. It really is. It's yeah, nothing loose about this. I'm not going to even bother trying to get it into a one-hand operation, because this is just solid. But yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. Alrighty, that's it. I'll try and do an up close and personal, maybe of this, maybe of these. No, I'll probably do this. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Stay safe, and Sog out.